So if you have never heard about the garden route, then I suggest put all your travel plans on hold and watch this. 1 month in South Africa, we have already been here for a week, but the starting of our garden route is why we came here for, and I cannot wait to show it to you. Let's go. Now, what is the garden route? On the east coast of South Africa, it is the road trip of our dreams, and we'll be living it for 1 week, showing you why these towns need to be on your bucket list. So let's start from the very beginning. Now you can start from Cape Town, but we wanted to get in the heart of garden route. So we flew 1 hour from Johannesburg and arrived in Port Elizabeth, where the concept of baggage claim is simple and being called the friendliest city is justified. We get off the airport and meet Mr. Timothy George, but more on that later. Now there is only one way to do the garden route correctly, and that is to make sure you drive it yourself. So with a few final checks, and our week on the garden route begins. I still remember that feeling of being the only car on the road, and all along the way, people having picnics, barbecues. We knew we had entered something special. So even before entering PE, as the locals call it, our new friend Mr. George, being a true South African at heart, suggested our lunch spot. And like South Africa's fielding standards, it did not disappoint. Now Port Elizabeth is a perfect blend of old British colonial architecture and the Route 67, an art collection of monuments and heritage that shows the legacy of Nelson Mandela, all with the ocean as witnessed today. The very first thing you'll notice here is why are people so happy? We literally just got here and already people were asking us to join their plans for the day. Most plans, of course, went to the beach. So we are in Port Elizabeth at the Boardwalk Hotel and Casino. And what a vibe this place is. It's a huge entertainment complex, a convention center, this huge hotel with more than 200 rooms and a casino right opposite the hotel. What a vibe Boardwalk is. So if there is one thing about the garden route that stands out, it is all the fabulous hotels and the boutique ocean homes. Seriously, 7 days, we stayed in 7 hotels and each of them gorgeous. Just simply walking out of Boardwalk feels like postcards in the sky. So much already, and yet this is not even the start of our garden route. You can walk around the entire shopping mall. There are some very nice places to eat. And the best part about the entire Boardwalk hotel is the actual boardwalk and the sea. So Port Elizabeth for us was supposed to be more like a transit town as we had a long way ahead. But we loved the place so much, especially this one bar overlooking the boardwalk. It didn't feel right to just leave. I love how they call it garden route because when you're driving along Port Elizabeth, you actually see the sea, the ocean on one side and beautiful, sprawling, Shire-like gardens and hills on the others. So a few cocktails later and a little outside Port Elizabeth, we get our first feel of the ocean. You can literally park a few feet from the water and if you're lucky, spot whales from land, as PE is known for its marine wildlife and this long boardwalk that goes all along the beach. Say hi to it.
Hi, how are you? Where are you
Yeah.
from? Are you from
No, thank
India?
you.
Yes.
Ah, how do
And
you
if you
meet in
treat
India?
this, we're both together now.
Call me. I'm gonna meet you.
Say,
Say hey, welcome to Elizabeth.
you're on the cameraman.
Can I just step?
Ow.
Yes, thank you. Bye bye. So, with our travel essentials packed for the way, we leave the town of Port Elizabeth as 1 hour away is the hippie town of Jeffreys Bay. So this morning we left Port Elizabeth, the starting of the garden route, and actually started the garden route. We're gonna go passing through mountains, oceans, gardens, trees, jungles, go wow. And today we're at the first stop, we're at Jeffreys Bay or JBay. This very, very cool, laid back, small, coastal town by the ocean. Jeffreys Bay is beach living at its finest. The town is in no rush, and if you ever want to find someone, they will be at the beach. There are pretty boutique hotels right on the beach, chilled cafes, surf shops, and the ever-soothing sound of the waves. Looks like our garden route has well and truly begun. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Okay, so we have come to ride a horse in Jeffreys Bay and look at those huge horses. Shire horses.
See here, it is. You can ride one of these gorgeous, gentle giants. Have you seen the size of this horse?
It's quite pretty, huh?
This is like a Dutch Shire horse. Maybe we're going to take one of them to the beach and just trot around at sunset. Or take one in the water and go galloping. We are trying not to say that there's a lot more to this place than animals. But I think animals are the heart of
But
South Africa.
It is.
Hi.
This is Sakit.
Hello.
Lovely
Hi.
wife.
Lovely to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
How old were those Shire horses? Are the white ones?
The first one, he's 6, and the next one, he is 11.
Hi.
Do you all have favorite horses?
Not really, no. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'd say my mom's horse.
Which
Daniel.
one's that?
It's the one right here. I grew up with him.
And yours?
Mine would be Mystery. It was the one I learned to ride on when I first got here.
We'll give you a tour later
Come,
if you
let's go.
want. Yeah,
Why don't you? Who's the biggest? Is Zeus the biggest or this guy is the
He's
biggest?
the one. He's the biggest. Yes. We have Zeus.
Right.
He's a big boy. Also a Percheron. He used
Which
to do
one's the better
shows.
riding horse?
They're all rideable. So my mom used to breed with horses, and this was one of her last foals. Yeah. So this is Sniper, and next year we'll break him in.
I like how he's checking me out.
He's very curious.
Sorry, buddy. I love you.
Rhino. He looks like a rhino.
Oh, yeah. Now
Yeah.
that you say it, he's got like a stance like a rhino also. What's her name?
She's Gracie.
Gracie.
She's pregnant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
When is she due?
we're not. Well, I'm not completely sure. My mom will know.
Nice.
And then the one at the back is Makweta.
Makweta.
Makweta. Yeah.
Did you guys grow up here on the farm?
She works here.
Right.
But I grew up on the farm. Yeah.
So when in Jeffreys Bay, make sure to check out the Featherfoot horses beach trails. Let's head now. We've got lots to cover in Jeffreys Bay, so let's go quickly. Thanks to the horses, we were now at pace with the garden route. Slowed down and in holiday magic.
We're having lunch at Nina's Real Food. Let's go, I'm hungry.
So Nina's is right on the beach, just opposite the beach at Jeffreys Bay here. And it's such a nice restaurant. There's a killer outdoor section here where we are sitting chilling. Inside, if you go, they've made a storeroom with one cellar of wine, then olives and their oils above. There are bath products above that, and basically everything you need at one shelf.
It's like outside is nice, but look at it. Surfing vibes. These are all the sauces. These are all the nut butters. And these are all the coffees.
What will you buy?
Everything.
This is of course one of the must-have things when you're in South Africa. The Black Label beer, right? I was introduced to it. Art director. Action!
What's that thing called, Jane? I said, please tell them I want non-veg. Hey, when I came here, I'm gonna use the same gun again. I said, hey, I'm gonna fucking throw you off the rocks.
We all have gotten too free now. Don't you think so?
There's a lot of vegan too, but Nina's is known for its seafood. And of course the bunny chop, a South African delicacy.
Can't even finish this, yeah. To the beach?
Yes.
Let's go to the beach.
So the garden route is full of beaches, and one of the best beach of the entire garden route is behind me here at Jeffreys Bay. I've heard the sunsets here are something else. Let's find out.
I was out drinking, looking for the next thing. I couldn't really settle down.
These are all surf schools behind, and you can actually come take a surfing class, take a surfing lesson. I think we are going to try to if the water is not too cold. Hi. Hi.
Always on the run, I didn't want to slow down.
Yeah.
They like the sun to be harsh, and then on the beach it becomes windy then, na?
You know, the beauty of the garden route is that you go from the east coast of South Africa up till the last point at Cape Town, where the Atlantic Ocean meets the Indian Ocean.
The ocean becomes
So funnily,
colder.
this side of the waters are much more swimmable, warmer, and that side becomes colder. And that's why in some months, sharks and whales will come and put their babies here, you know.
Nice, pretty beach. Good food, good vibe, good people. Nice. A must stop in the country if you're doing garden route. It's not as small that you can just skip. You should stay. It's a nice town.
You know, the garden route has been on our bucket list since such a long time. And the entire day you're only driving through green valleys and mountains and hills, and you see zebras and giraffes. South Africa is not like any other country that we have seen so far, I think. And the people, yeah, since we got here, Ritika, the people are so vibey. Absolutely, buddy. I was just telling the camera that.
That's nice, man. I enjoyed it. Did you see the big five, my guy?
I saw 3 so far.
You
And
didn't
now
see the
you too.
leopard. I guess you didn't see the
3
leopard.
and you too, bro. It's the big 5 for me.
That was too much. I guess you have to move now.
Have a lovely evening, guys. See, that's what I'm saying, dude. What a vibe people are. क्या बोल रहे हो?
विनायक बोलेगा कौन से कैरिबियन आइलैंड गए थे जो ये चश्मे पहन के वापस आए हो मेरे को तो लग रहा है मेरी क्या फुटेज आएगी ना जो मैं वापस जाऊंगी.
What's happening? Is this for tonight?
How long are you here for?
I'll be here for next week. Tell me.
Come next week Thursday. No, next week Saturday.
All right.
Friday, Saturday.
Done. I'll see you next weekend. Cheers. Thank you.
I think the Christmas lights are coming up and the town is getting ready for holidays. And you know the best part? This town is actually not a very crowded touristy destination. It's a nice, easy sort of a vibe.
You know, we are also obsessed with traveling to social media trends, all crowding to get one same picture and then putting filters to make it stand out. And then you see this. Simple beach games, just 2 people standing as audience, an old lady with a walker, and even without surfing, JBay hit us hard.
ऐसे शुरू कहीं भी क्या हो जाते हैं?
थोड़ा तो यूजेबल दे दे यार रितिका कंटेंट प्लीज.
मैं कितना तो दे रही हूँ.
So as we end our day and make our way back into our villa for the night, I hope we have given you some inspiration to do the garden route just right. For this is only day 1 of our entire week here, and a big thank you to Vibrant Experiences and Mr. Timothy George for making us feel at home even though we are nowhere near.